Hey guys, what is up everybody? Welcome to a new video. In this video I want to talk to you about Amazon business and like e-commerce on Amazon and the way how you can expand your business if you somehow got yourself thinking, okay, now I am quite well in my home country. For example, it can be United States or Canada or Mexico, which are one of the biggest markets for Amazon business, and you're probably ready to go overseas. And one of the options where you can actually expand your business if you go to Europe, because Europe is quite big market. Most of the countries are, they have quite high level of living, and basically people can afford more, especially if you consider currency ratio between euro and US dollars. So Europe can be quite attractive, and there are a couple of really big markets in terms of Amazon for European markets. One of them is Germany and United Kingdom. Of course, you need to consider that United Kingdom currently is a separate market from entire Europe because of Brexit, which has happened last year. So before it was like single economic territory, but starting from this year, actually, like if you import or if you ship your product to Europe, you need to repeat the same procedure for United Kingdom. But United Kingdom, one of the biggest online markets for e-commerce in entire Europe, so basically it's worth it. But the thing is, there is a little bit, there is a difference between, let's say, North American markets and European markets. And one of those differences is that European markets, they're quite attractive because competition is much less in those markets. But same time, European market is much more challenging. And the reason why is because there are so many languages. Amazon has around, I think, 8 marketplaces now available in Europe. Key markets for Amazon now is Spain, France, Italy, Netherlands, Germany, UK, what else? Poland, Czech Republic. But as I said you before, basically you don't limit yourself by delivering your goods to those marketplaces. One of the biggest challenges which you might have there is that it's actually multicultural market. So basically there are so many nationalities, so many languages, and if you want to sell your products everywhere, so basically you need to make sure that you can adapt to these markets. Secondly is the way how you sell in those markets. First of all, you definitely will be subject to VAT, so you would need to register your VAT number within your company, to register it in every marketplace where Amazon is presented. So for Germany you would need German VAT, for France you would need French VAT, etc. So whenever you sell to clients in those countries, you would be actually paying fees to Amazon and also paying VATs to the government where your client is being presented. So if someone buying from France, so you need to pay to French government VAT from the sale. Now actually there is a new law which actually trying to European Union, they're trying to introduce a new law which actually should simplify the way how you pay VAT in Europe, saying that if you have VAT in any of those countries and if you sell via e-commerce, so you're not really obliged to register for any other VAT. So you can just use your domestic VAT, which can be also converted into European VAT number. So basically it's single European VAT number which will work for any country. So yeah, I mean, there is a simple things which you definitely need to consider. I mean, European market is quite attractive, as I say to you. You have so many nationalities, you have so many countries, logistics works pretty well, and because the way how European market is functioning, the way how complex it is, there is much lower number of players or lower number of competition in this market. And that's where, if you're selling somewhere in the United States, first of all, it's really big, big country. It is a big market. It's huge consumption, but same time, it's super competitive. Where if you feel that if you feel that you reach some level in that market, you definitely can take a look to how to expand your geography to other countries. And Europe would be really nice field to play on, because again, you can acquire country by country. That's gonna take you some time, but basically you can really, you can cover huge territory in terms of sales. Yeah, there is some kind of basics. I wanna actually do a series of such videos, telling you about some things to consider, sharing my experience, because I'm working with Amazon Europe as well. That is one of my projects. And if you guys somehow interested, let me know your questions below this video. Also like this video if it's been helpful. Let me know what you want to know, so I will make sure that in next videos I will also cover those questions for you and will answer those if I can. And yeah, stay in touch, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.